Hello everybody, I'm Tom and you are watching me play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In today's episode, we're helping Sarasan Crate, who's trying to break the curse on the Jarl of Udalryk. Udalryk. But we are looking for the sword named Brokvar. Found a key to the cellar. That's something, I suppose. Allows us to go down to the cellar. I do, however, want to, like, properly explore this place. This here is where we found Ceres unconscious last episode. So, her theory thus far is that the Jarl is being haunted by his younger brother, who died, seemingly. And it's possible that he actually killed his brother. Whoop. Or is a current prevailing theory, and hence people believe that the brother is being haunted. Certainly weird and creepy down here.
What is this about?
Well, we got the sword. Certainly didn't look like a ghost. Hey, Ceres.
So, did you find the sword?
Aye.
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
Head down to Udalryk.
Yeah, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
But you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
There's gonna be more dialogue, hence I'm walking rather than running. Because I want to get all the dialogue I can. I believe she says more. Maybe she doesn't? Huh, maybe she doesn't. Let's keep going then.
Got me eye on you.
Did you go yawning there? That was weird.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No, no, no. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
These continental dandies.
Excuse me for a minute.
And then we gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. So, we need to sail out and drop this sword off where his remains lie. Geralt pointing out he reckons it doesn't matter who drops off the sword. That seems unlikely to me. I feel like a curse like this, or a haunting like this, it would make far more sense to me if, like, surely the person who did the wrong would have to be the one to fix it. I would have thought, at least. Excuse me a minute again. My mouse is broken. Alright, we're back. Things are fixed. So many things going wrong today, goddamn. In any case, there's some drowned dead down here. Which I want to kill, because they have a chance of dropping mutagens that I need. Muck Mixer, also dead. Lesser green mutagens aren't exactly what I need, but, you know, mutagens are still good no matter what they are. But we need to head out this way. There's actually, like, a land bridge this way with more drowners on it. I guess I'll go out and kill these too. Also a hidden treasure here,
Show
apparently.
me what you got.
Alright, all in all, relatively easy. A note, a key, and an apple. So, read the note. The crooked mask marks the spot, but not just any fool can find the treasure. Interesting. Sure, I'll track that. I think it's pretty much the same place. The same place that I was going, so... That looks like a crooked mask to me. Also, there's sirens in the water, but I can ignore them for the most part, I think. Oh. Well, I put the sword away. But I was looking for, Oh, hello. Goodbye. I was looking for treasure. Like, it's pointing out that way. Which does point me in the vague direction of the water, but... Once again... Not overly there it is. Don't know why I couldn't see that before, but I certainly couldn't. Cool. Once again, this quest journal likes sending me places I don't want to go. Secondary quests... Possession, there we go. Return to Udalryk.
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and queen.
Okay, now we're back. I would have come back. There was a scream, a blood-curdling scream.
These continental dandies coming.
Why'd you do it?
What is this?
Udalryk. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why do you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did they say exactly?
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods talk to you?
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
Have you ever seen them?
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
Do they always demand an offering of pain?
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
They don't like light?
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
It's interesting that Geralt's the only one that seems to notice this enormous shadow. But also makes sense why they're
Well,
keeping it dark.
know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature. Very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory. They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Or maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalryk. It won't be an easy fight.
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Udalryk might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalryk?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalryk could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalryk, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight, or a tough Witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger.
So to prove you wrong, I gotta do what you say now?
As long as my name is not Yennefer, no one will call you henpecked for that. And remember, if we can't think of a good trick, we can still do it your way.
Fine, let's try to trick the Heim.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
No reason to delay.
I do enjoy it when the Witcher does that. It allows you to just fast travel to where you want to go. Ooh, level 90. We're getting up there.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
It's an oven. Don't often see ovens.
Ciri. No, it's impossible. Damn it. Looking to discourage me? Good. Means you're scared.
It's a powerful vision to be able to put onto someone, to be honest.
Shattered. Udalryk must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him. An old cradle. Must have belonged to Udalryk or Aki.
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Well, that was quick. She also seemed to teleport. That was weird. She's outside. She was right there. Hey, Ceres. I said hello, Ceres.
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So no, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Alright.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I.
That's a vote of confidence.
So, can we start?
Yeah, let's start.
I'm ready.
Alright, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Over there! She's running to the old house! Grab her!
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
True evil.
Greyhead's dead to me.
Aki!
The Witcher committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
Clever plan.
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the Heim. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The Heim's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
He's had those voices for a long time.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You're disoriented, but don't worry, it'll pass.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The Heim was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days, weeks, you'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speaker Rog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
Thought we already discussed that.
We did. Farewell, Witcher. Favorable winds and following seas to you.
To you too. So long.
And with that, we've helped Ceres, so that's half of our promise to crack completed. We now just have to go to Hindisfjall and help his son. We also have some updated character entries, which I'm going to read before the end of the episode. But for those who aren't interested in them, it's going to be the end of the episode now, so thanks for watching, all that kind of stuff. But firstly, Ceres Uncreate. Nothing particularly amazing. I don't think these are going to give you amazing updates, to be honest. Let's go down to Udalryk as well. Udalryk's madness deepened even more, finally prompting him to pluck out his own eye as payment for unspecified sins. In the end, Ceres' ingenuity freed Udalryk from the wrath that was tormenting him. For the wraith that was tormenting him. With this, the Jarl could finally know peace. Okay, so nothing particularly interesting. There's like combat music going on at the moment. That quest has always struck me as a fantastic quest. The baby looks unnatural as all hell, I've got to say, but there is, if you can ignore that fact, it's very uncanny valley, that baby, it creeps me out. But, but the actual point, it seems, that they're going for there, where it left, the Heim left Udalryk, because Udalryk was no longer feeling guilt, all he was feeling was pain and sadness. And the very real guilt that Geralt was feeling of thinking he burned a baby alive. It's too much for the Heim to resist, so it latched onto Geralt. It's a really well-written quest, I think. Perhaps goes a bit too fast for my liking. I feel like they could have built up more character with Udalryk slightly. How they do that, I don't know how you would pull it off, but it does feel like it goes a bit quick, but other than that, I really, really like it as a quest. But that's going to be it for this episode, so if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. The last thing I will do now is read about Heims, because I no doubt we do have an entry for Heims. But that's going to be the end of the episode other than this. Some men have not... Some men have got good reason to fear their own shadows. Svargmit, a Skellige druid. Monsters most commonly claim innocence as their victims. Tardy merchants, reckless children, and travellers who wander into dark woodlands out of misplaced curiosity. None of the above need fear Heims. These wraiths only latch onto particularly despicable individuals who have committed some unspeakable crime. To all others, they remain completely invisible. When they do show themselves to the one they torment, they appear as a tall, shadow-clad humanoid, silhouetted with long, sharp claws. Interesting here, where it talks about particularly despicable individuals. Not necessarily. I think it's more they feed off guilt. So you could have someone who is foreseeably, to most people, considered innocent, but they themselves feel guilty enough they still could be latched onto by a Heim, I think is probably how it works. I've never noticed this little hut here before. That's why I came up here. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm rambling long enough. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.